Susanville, and welcome back. I'm Kristin, and this week we are taking a road trip.
On this adventure, we're hitting the road from Seattle to Crater Lake and Lassen Volcanic National Parks, and back again via the Deschutes River. We're sleeping in the back of my 4Runner, summiting Lassen Peak, and exploring some incredible volcanic landscapes along the way. Of course, things don't go completely as planned. After a full day of adulting gone astray, we had to upgrade to a U-Haul truck for John and ended up caravanning separately on the drive back north. So buckle up, grab your coffee, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see new adventures every week.
We just pulled over at Warm Springs State Park. It's between Government Camp at Mount Hood and Bend, and we're at the Deschutes River. Making good progress. We bypassed Bend and we're going to stop in Sun River for dinner. And then I've already started to scope out some Forest Service Road camping spots a little bit further south on the way down towards Klamath Falls. So I'll pull up the app that I use to do that and show you what I'm looking at.
So I use Campendium in order to find places to camp. And especially free camping spots when I'm on a road trip. We're sleeping in our 4Runner, and as we're heading past Bend, Oregon, we are going to start looking for a camp spot because it's getting late. So the most important thing to know about is here on the filters for price. If you just want to look for free spots, which is what we're going to do, you check the box for free. So we are heading past Bend for the night, and what I'm going to start looking for is different places and looking at the reviews. So on Highway 97, which is what we're traveling down, I can see the different towns. Lapine, Crater Lake. We've talked about the fact that we are so close to Crater Lake. Why don't we just drive by it tomorrow and add in that extra hour or so that it would take to just drive by, get a little photo op, and keep going. So these are forest roads, dispersed camping. This one has 4 stars. That's cool. Here's another one, similar. Forest Road 940, and a third one, Forest Road 960. Ooh, that one's 5 stars. That's cool. So I'll click on the icon and then I'm going to click on the name. Here I can see that it's got 5-star reviews. We can see some nice photos that people have posted. It's dirt, open seasonally. They get snow around Crater Lake. So yeah, you're not going to probably come in here in the winter. And then most importantly is I want to go down and see what people are actually saying. You can also see that there's cell phone coverage, which is really nice for safety if you want to make sure that you can get a hold of someone. And then as we go down to the reviews, I like to see when people have stayed most recently, because if it was like 4 years ago, then I might not trust it as much because a lot can happen in 4 years. This is actually from August 6, 2025, and here we are in October, so that's pretty good. Just 2 months ago, someone stayed there. I'm feeling really good about this spot. And we will go check it out. If it doesn't work out, we've got a few others to try, and it looks like we'll have cell phone signal, so I can check out those other options as well.
I just had dinner at Big Belly Burgers and Brew. I got the belly salad, which is pretty much a Cobb, but I don't do the blue cheese, and it was very good. What did you get?
I got the double down.
He devoured half of it. He actually saved half for later because then he ate the rest of my salad, most of the sweet potato fries, and potato salad. So we've had crazy temperature swings. Like it was 60 and not too bad when we left Seattle. And then it was like 72 as we were driving up to Mount Hood. And now it's 54, but this is like a very chilly 54 compared to like what I hiked in this past weekend. So we are very happy to have our puffy jackets and some extra blankets for tonight. Got some snacks for later.
Can't go wrong with a powdered donut.
All right, we're about 20 minutes from our camp spot. So we've got about 8 miles before we turn off onto Highway 138, which leads to Crater Lake National Park. And we've got a few forest road options that we're gonna check out and find a nice level spot to pull over at. All right, we've just pulled off onto the forest road and we're gonna start looking for a spot to pull off. Hopefully be nice and level. We just pulled into a spot off of the forest road. We're gonna call it a night. About 9:30. We're at 58, almost 5,900 feet of elevation, and it's 37 degrees. So definitely chilly, but we got plenty of blankets and layers, so we'll be fine. Now that we have everything out of the back of the truck, and we have the back seats cleared. The next step is to put the back seats down.
Okay, perfect.
Now flip those seats down.
I know I'm not. I never see it. Seems like a transformer. Oh my God.
Yep, flip it in half, and now pull that all towards you. And flip it down. There we go. There's our platform.
Look at that.
My dad and I built this double platform setup for my 4Runner back in 2020, and I pull it out for trips like this with my partner. John also built me a single platform version that I use when I'm solo. It's got more headroom and space for a cooler next to it, which makes it great for longer trips. For bedding, we're keeping it simple, similar to our backpacking setup. 2 double sleeping pads stacked together and our 30-degree double quilt. But since we're in the truck, we're adding a few comforts like flannel sheets, a heavy blanket, and real pillows.
We're comfortable, just can't sit up.
Nice and warm.
Yeah, it is. Like, we're cozy. We've got a 30-degree sleeping quilt on top of a blanket on top of flannel sheets, so we're cozy.
Flannel sheets are the best thing ever.
It's time to get some sleep, and we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. We're just getting up. It was a little chilly last night. Definitely snuggled when I put my jacket on, but made it. It's a little frosty in here now, but we're gonna make some coffee, warm up, and get moving on towards Crater Lake National Park because we decided we're close enough. Do a little drive-by and then head on to Lassen Volcano National Park. So 2 national parks in one day. Looking forward to it.
It is a crisp 34 degrees. It was actually 32 when we woke up, so freezing, literally, but it wasn't so bad. So we just arrived at Crater Lake. It was originally formed over 7,700 years ago. This is Wizard Island, and it is its own cinder cone volcano that was created 4,800 years ago when Mount Mazama erupted. Crater Lake is also over 1,900 feet deep and is the deepest lake in the United States. We are rolling into downtown Klamath Falls, Main Street. We're gonna find a little breakfast spot, get some food, do a little work, and then we'll head on to Lassen Volcano National Park. We have just arrived at Lassen Volcano National Park. Brand new park for both of us, and another one I get to check off my list.
We're heading to the Lassen Peak trailhead that has a starting elevation of 8,500 feet. It's 5 miles round trip with about 2,000 feet of climb. There's more snow than I expected driving in, but the weather's good, so we'll see how far we get without microspikes. At the top, we should get incredible views of Mount Shasta and the volcanic peaks that define the whole region, including Lassen itself, which is still active.
We just hit 1,000 feet in 37 minutes, about 1.4 miles, so we are making really good time. You can definitely feel the elevation. We're at about 9,500 feet, and it's been a minute since I've been up this high, so I'm breathing even heavier than ever. Yay, almost there. Final push. We did it. Beautiful. 360 degrees of volcanoes and high plains. Took us about an hour and 16 minutes. And we're at 10,400 feet.
All right.
Summit beer. Woo. So this is the crater of Lassen Peak, and it last erupted May 22nd, 1915. Check out this dragonfly. Really cool wings.
I still got the Dragonfly. I'm gonna sit on the dashboard for a little bit on the drive, so we're gonna warm him up. Then hopefully he'll have enough energy by the time we get to a warmer part of the territory we're going to.
You learning about rocks, buddy? This is actually a really well manicured trail. It's got a nice wide path the whole way. They've used the rocks to create really nice, oh my god, what are those called? Zigzags? No. What are the zigzags? Oh my god, I can't think of what they're called. Switchbacks, there we go.
There are cranes above us.
Well, we're almost back to the parking lot. About 2.5 hours round trip. Really decent weather for early October. I could peel off this jacket now, but we're so close, I'll just wait. But it's much warmer now that we're almost back down to 8,500 feet in the car. So we're gonna hit the road through the rest of Lassen Volcanic National Park, head towards Susanville. There's a nice Thai sushi place there. I think we'll stop for dinner and figure out our plan for the night. We're gonna look at boondocking, dispersed camping spots, as well as even see if there might be a cheap hotel option in Reno at one of the casinos so we can shower up. Tomorrow we've got to do some adulting. We'll check back in and hoping to do some more fishing on our way back up to Seattle.
Yeah, stay tuned for the Deschutes River.
And we're back.
The Little Red Rider.
John spotted what he thought was fire on the way down. Turns out it's hydrothermal sulfur pots.
Can you hear the bubbling? Oh, this is amazing. Let's touch it. Bubble up, baby.
After leaving Lassen, we continue heading southeast towards Susanville, where we will stop for dinner and make final plans for where we will sleep tonight.
Mr. Biggs. Very good place to eat.
All right, we drove about 45 minutes out of Susanville towards Reno, Carson City. I found a free campground on BLM land. Really nice campground. It's got picnic tables, barbecues, vault toilets. So we're gonna crash here for the night and then take care of our adulting all day tomorrow and hopefully hit the road tomorrow night and start heading back north and head back towards the Deschutes for some fishing. Sweet dreams, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Really beautiful sunrise on the desert. Really nice camp spot. It's super clean. The full moon still up there. Well, I'm gonna make some coffee and we're gonna get cracking with the rest of our day. And we'll pick this up tonight when we hit the road again to head north. Good morning. We're ready for some coffee with marshmallows.
Yeah.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Well, it's been a long day, and we are ready to start heading north. It is almost 5:30 p.m. We will be stopping in a couple hours in Susanville again, determining how far we want to make it tonight. Tomorrow our plan is to get to the Deschutes and do some fishing, so we'll update you as we go along. Good morning from Klamath Falls. So one thing that I like about me and John when we do road trips is we have a lot of flexibility in our plans. And yesterday we had to change plans. So we were originally going to be renting a trailer to bring some stuff back from storage. And after we started dealing with that yesterday, we made the decision that we needed to have a separate U-Haul, something bigger. With that meant that I had to drive my 4Runner and John had to drive the U-Haul as we started heading north. So what that means for me is typically I would work as a passenger and can't do that when I'm driving. So we decided to push through last night for 5 hours to make it all the way to Klamath Falls. So we pulled in here about midnight and decided to get a hotel. We really wanted a shower, and now here at the hotel working. So later today, we'll keep going north. We've got about a 3.5 hour drive to make it up to the Deschutes River, and we're going to do some fishing tonight before we call it a day. And then Friday, we'll do the final push to Seattle. One of my favorite stops in Bend, Brussels and beer. We're at the Deschutes at the Mecca Flat Campground here by Warm Springs. We wanted to camp here. It's Bureau of Land Management, BLM land, and it's only $8 a night. But the road down here was not going to be good for bringing the U-Haul. So we ended up at the Deschutes Camp Fly Shop instead, where we just paid for a full RV spot. And we've got about half an hour until sunset. So we're going to see if we can hook up a fish. But if not, still fun trying. It's very beautiful. Really cool geography up here with the rocks.
Check them out, right there.
Woo!
Nice. Beautiful.
Rainbow?
Yeah, that's a rainbow. Nice. Beautiful single hook.
Oh. You got butterfingers, babe.
There we go again.
You got butterfingers.
Butter bomber.
So this is the winning lure today. We tried a silver spoon. He's trying a pink high vis right now, but this is a salmon steelhead lure with green chartreuse spinner and a pink bead and single hook. Having a nice little dinner picnic here.
We got shrimp. Woo. Got kale, sweet kale salad.
Chipotle chicken salad.
And a whole chicken.
And a whole chicken. Good morning. It is Friday and I'm working from the truck. John's out fishing. We're back at the Mecca Flats campground that has a trail on the other side of the campground that goes further down the Deschutes. So John's out there fishing. I'm going to go find him in a little bit. We're having really good weather, blue skies, and not a bad place to be working from. Time to stretch my legs a little bit. Taking this little trail to go find John and see if he's had any luck with fishing. Found John. He got one hit, but no fish yet. So we're gonna take a quick break and then try a different part of the river.
Definitely too warm for a sweater. Oh, got one. Oh, fuck.
Got a hit?
Yeah.
Nice. Of course, every time I'm not around
Yeah, it's a white
and
fish.
videoing, he catches one. It's a whitefish? That's just what it's called?
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, cool.
Nice touchdown. Good spot. Really fishy weather. Gotta snag one.
Well, the weather's coming in, and we were debating stopping one more night for some more fishing, but
It's great fishing weather, but we're not prepared, and you know, that's how it goes. So next time we'll be in Malpin up by the gorge,
yeah,
closer to the Columbia River, which would be better for the steelhead right now.
Yeah.
So
5-hour drive home, going to hit the road and get back to our kitties, and yeah, so thanks for coming along on the trip.
And until next time.
That's a wrap of our road trip from Seattle to Lassen and back. If you enjoyed this road trip, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future adventures every Thursday.
Cheers to a very successful road trip.